Pitch day for 100K. I always think it's a great day to pitch. And today we're going to hear from Yair from Nina Labs. And thanks and congratulations, Yair, for making it through our gauntlet. Usually we look at about 10 or 15 companies for everyone that gets to pitch. So thanks for going through all the drama to get here today. StartUpNV is Nevada's statewide nonprofit startup accelerator and incubator. We operate seven nonprofit programs for entrepreneurs or founders, if you prefer, around the state, and 4 for-profit investment funds. Our nonprofit is supported by government grants and corporate sponsors in the short term, and over the long term, by our accelerator companies who donate a small part of their equity to our nonprofit. So hopefully that'll become worth a lot of money over time. And our investors who donate part of their profits to our nonprofit as well. So when the investors make money and the founders make money, then that's good for the long-term benefit of our nonprofit and our startup community. Now, we run Pitch Day for 100K every other Wednesday, and companies pitch for the questions and answers that are going to come right after their pitches, and entry into our accelerator program, which comes with an investment from FundNV, our pre-seed fund, which is added to by our investor syndicate, plus a matching amount by Nevada's SSBCI program. Now, since 2021, we've completed 34 transactions into 23 companies. We've invested $6.7 million of our own money, and other folks have joined us for a total of $10.3 million, with investments ranging anywhere from $50,000 on the low end to $4.3 million on the high end. So we're averaging about $447,000 per investment. Now, for the legal disclaimer, the founders pitching today are pitching for investment from our SEC compliant venture capital funds, along with our SEC accredited and Nevada certified investor syndicates. We invite the whole community to attend online here in Vegas for educational purposes, kind of like watching Shark Tank. The educational component is critical to our economic development mission in Nevada. So once again, the pitches today are not a general solicitation for investment. For information on accredited investors and Nevada certified investors and all that sort of legal rigmarole, please check us out on startupnv.org. We got all the information about that there. Now, our nonprofit would not be possible without the financial help from grants and sponsors. Some of our biggest supporters from a grant perspective are the City of Las Vegas, Clark County, the Governor's Office of Economic Development, the EDA, and the USDA. We really appreciate the support that those folks give us. And now I'm going to turn it over to Yair, and hopefully Yair's not asleep because you're in Israel, right, Yair?
Yes, I am.
All right, so it's going on 1 o'clock in the morning for Yair. So hopefully he'll be there. Looks like he's got his scotch out, or his scotch and his vodka out there. So I guess it's party time in Israel. So Yair,
it's 5 o'clock.
All right, so take it away. Just go ahead and share your slides and then take it away whenever you're ready.
Pleasure. Thank you, Jeff. And let me share my deck here. Can you all see my slides?
Looking good.
Thank you so much. And it's a pleasure to be part of the StartUpNV community. And thank you for your time. Apologize for my accent. And it's again, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, but it's a great pleasure to be on this call. And let's run a short demo. Okay, any one of you who has a phone in his grasp, please feel free to scan this QR code. I'll do it simultaneously, and let's see what is Nina all about. I've just scanned the QR code. Okay, this is the web app that pops up. And as you can see, I have 2 balls in front of me. Nina is the only company in the world that completely locks liquor balls and digitized pouring. So if you have a ball in front of you, it just identifies the ball immediately. Let's see, I've selected the scotch here, and the bottle is open, okay? And now all I have to do is just pour as much as I want. And let's say I poured enough. This is enough for me at this time of hour. and the app will tell me how much I poured. And I just poured $4.9, 0.9 ounces. And that's the whole technology. Lock a bottle and digitize pouring. So what's the market looks like? I think the brands, if you're looking at the $1.6 trillion industry, are looking to a way to interact with their end users, and the need to excel connectivity is vital. There's tons of emerging trends and behaviors surrounding this massive industry. Trends like conscious well-being, brand betterment, collective belonging, and expanding reality are some of the trends that the large players are mentioning. Players like Diageo, Pernod Ricard, Brown-Forman, and Beam Suntory. The rise of direct-to-consumer trend is dramatic, okay? And you see Nike fading out the Foot Locker for a reason. You see Lego is opening its own stores. And the answer is, for the reason they're doing it, the answer is that they're looking to interact with their customers and to expand their experience. And I think that premiumization is natural. And if you see the liquor is being poured all over, and Vegas definitely pours some liquor, I think that premiumization is one of the major trends that surrounds all these behaviors that you see in this problem. So Nina created an IoT platform that connects premium spirit lovers, leading brands and businesses almost everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean VIP suites, lounges, duty-free shops and liquor stores, hotel rooms, short-term rentals, and eventually even people's houses. We can allow the digitization of pouring from bottles almost everywhere, and we're doing it right now. So what does digitization allows? It allows conscious well-being. It allows a better world. The reduction of the need for the miniature bottles, recycling and reduction of carbon footprint of grind bottles. Expand reality. Okay, people want to connect. People want to share their own drinking habits and collective belonging. Okay, no one likes to drink alone, and I think that Nina allows that. So our go-to market is very simple. We'll do the direct sales to key demand customers like sport arenas, venues, hotels, the elimination of mini bars, short-term rentals and Airbnbs all over the world will have the ability to have a smart bar with locked bottles and allowing guests to have their own portion and allowing the host to make additional revenues. Lounges will allow a premiumization and more expensive liquor. Casinos will be able to upsell their premium brands. That's phase one. That'll happen in the next year or a year and a half. Next level will be partnerships and data. We will monetize the data and allow direct-to-consumer marketing, enhance brand awareness, and personalized consumption data will be, of course, an essential, crucial part of the way to allow Diageo to interact with customers at Soho houses, at the Fontainebleau, at MGM resorts, and so on and so forth. So currently, Nina is operating in a few major arenas. We are at the MSG Sphere. We are in Gold One Center in Sacramento. And we are at the One HQ headquarters for Diageo in London. Aiming to expand our partnerships, we're going with Delaware North to TD Garden and KeyBank Center in Buffalo. We have a major hotel chains in Berlin, and we have business lounges both in Tel Aviv here, and we have a partnership with Sodexo aiming for business lounges. Actually done an amazing proof of concept in MSY Airport in New Orleans with the United and the AD Lounge, and showed amazing results. So what happens when you deploy Nina? First of all, we show an immense increase of spirit sales. People pour with Nina because it's easy, it's available, and it's at your grip. Customer experience. So imagine a bottle service with a variety of bottles instead of one, and allowing people to pour more and enjoy a variety of drinks. Of course, we increased orders, and we have a lot of experience being in sport arenas and partnering with one of the most largest food and beverage suppliers in the country. So we have Madison Square Garden, the Sphere. We're partnering with the Kings. We have Sodexo waiting for us. Hotels in Berlin, Diageo, local distributors all over the world. Our business model and pricing model is very simple. It's either you take a single Nina kit, which is a lock, a Nina, and a cradle for $30 per month, and you get a basic package. Then you can select the gold package, which is our most popular. And then you get the pouring insights, advanced reports, in-app branding. Imagine that people can have their own branding and ads in their app, in their grip while they're pouring. And of course, user feedback, questionnaires, and everything that you can do while people pour. And if you select the platinum phase, we can have ad services, API integration, integrated with your own POS system or your own inventory management system. App heat map, know how people react, and of course, everything regarding the inventory management. The team comprises of myself. I'm coming from the Israeli Air Force, 25 years, and I'm a passionate leader. And I have Tal, who is an industrial designer, has a lot of experience, 25 years of experience in the startup industry. And he's a lecturer in one of the leading industrial designing faculties in Israel. The guy is making miracles. Joel, Stanley, and Mark. Stanley is the owner of Shark Ninja. Joel is the co-founder of one of the biggest retail industry startups, and Mark was the chief commercial officer of Diageo. We have completed the two funding rounds. The first one was 1.5 million in 2019. The second one was 3.4 million in 2021. And we're currently doing a pre-round A round with a valuation of 12 million cap on a safe note. And there is still almost 1 million left. And we're planning to launch our round A next year. Lizanne Jacobs, the owner of Delaware North, is invested. Stan Rosenzweig, the owner of Shark Ninja, is invested. We have a great line of investment. Thank you so much.
Very nice timing. Thank you.
Thanks to Yair, and thanks to our viewers. Just a few program notes, and we're going to get wrapped up here. So, investors, if you're curious about how to become an investor, we have these four opportunities for you, for both experienced folks and for folks who are just looking to get into the game of angel investing. We have a pre-seed fund, Fund NV. We have our annual conference fund that teaches angel investors how to invest. Angel NV, that's going on right now. So if you are interested in getting engaged with us, head over to angelnv.com and jump on in. It's a pretty easy thing to do, and you get to meet lots of friends and look at lots of interesting companies. We have anybody who's part of any of our funding sources becomes a member of our syndicate, gets to look at all sorts of interesting deals throughout the year. And then we've got our seed fund, the 1864 fund, that's forming up right now. So check out our investor page at startupnv.org. You'll find out more info, and you can also hop on a call with me or one of our other GPs to find out more about the investment opportunities. And thanks again to the founders who pitched today, to everybody who listened in. And we will see you back here again in 2 weeks to hear 2 more startups pitch. And until then, take care of yourself. And if you can, someone else too. See you in 2 weeks.